What did we just watch? Before jumping the gun and getting to the explosive finale, let's go back a little bit. Hi, my name is Charles, and yes, earlier this year, I uploaded the video titled The Anime That Everyone Stopped Watching. When talking about Demon Slayer and when it came to the new movie that was coming out, I saw no one talking about it. No edits, no thirsting over characters, no memes, literally zero talk. To the point where I thought there was enough merit to even make a video on it. Well, the views on it say otherwise. Anyways, jumping 5 or so months later, and here we are. Demon Slayer is all the talk on Twitter. People are really talking about it to unbelievable levels, and trust me, it is for good reason. Because Demon Slayer's finale isn't just good, it isn't just great, this has set a new standard in anime. I am going to be real, I was not a fan of the Swordsmith Village arc. I thought it was slow, and bar a few moments, it was all rather lackluster and boring. Yet for an arc that I was warned that it would be slow and meandering, I enjoyed it 10 times more. This entire season is something that needs to be talked about, so here we are. If you guys enjoy talking about anime and comics and want to be a part of the DTE community, make sure to join our Discord. It's where during the downtime between videos, we can chat about anime we're watching or whatever it be. The link will be in the description down below and in the comment section. I would love to see as many of you there as possible. And make sure to subscribe to the channel. That is also very important. Back to Demon Slayer. Jumping to the beginning of the episode, Muzan storms the base and has a very long and in-depth conversation with Ufotable. This is what I have been dying to see. I understand wanting to keep Muzan mysterious, keeping him in the shadows, yet unlike other anime I have seen, let's say Jujutsu Kaisen with Sukuna, getting to the very end point, we had just barely seen anything from Muzan. This single sequence gave me so much to really just dive into his character and understand the philosophy the show is trying to push. The ideas around being immortal and what is real immortality. And even though Yubashiki may be on death's door, he dishes up and cooks Muzan when it comes to a battle of ideals. I adored all of it. Throw in the genuine horror elements and you've got yourself an opening 10 to 15 minutes to a finale that sets the tone really fucking darn well. Ufotable saying that Muzan had stepped on the tail of a tiger and incurred the wrath of the dragon had me giddy, showing each Hashira like it's the start of the footy, showcasing the key players to look out for. The 1v9 we have been waiting for. This is so hype. Then we have all the Hashira are on their way. The way this is all done reminds me of all the times Optimus is fighting by himself and then it cuts to the Autobots driving at max speed to join the fight. Or in Shibuya when everyone is running around trying to get down to help Satoru Gojo. Sorry, I have a one-track mind. This is a compliment, I swear. Back on track. The music is on point. The Hashira theme, no matter what the scenario is, gets me beyond hyped and excited. I'd be at the dentist in the chair, bopping hard to this. I could be at the bank. If I had a girlfriend and she was breaking up with me while this theme was playing, I would still be bopping my head vibing to the hype that this theme brings. Point being, music in Demon Slayer slaps hard. We are then interrupted with from the beginning frames, this explosion is beyond stunning. The CGI team and the 2D team work together to create a seamless blend of some of the most insane imagery I have ever seen in anime. No more of those weird CG things from last season that looked kinda meh. Everything CG here is class and streets ahead. With this being animation, normally there are concessions when compared to the manga. Single panels that aren't moving just innately are easier to do as compared to a moving image with lighting that changes to elements. Like, what else is there to say? Narratively, this is awesome. Visually, it's even better. The image feels alive. The lighting makes each character glow and illuminate in iconic ways. I haven't even touched on the slow motion. This isn't normal. This is Ufotable showing off. The best part about all of this, the explosion narratively needed to feel like this. Muzan, as expected, survives this, but it had to sell it hard. It had to feel raw and powerful. Like, none of this is earth-shattering or complex. Bad guy looks menacing, talking to himself, and gets mad. The good guys are on their way to serve him up on a platter. Like, the plot of the show is just simply the indomitable human spirit is immortal. And you mess with this for too long, so square the fuck up. Sometimes I like my Vinland sagas, but other times I like shit like this. The stone Hashira comes in cold as hell, and bro, it is just so clean. I knew he wasn't gonna die with this strike, but what the fight does really well is to establish the difference between Muzan and everyone else the Hashira and the Tanjiro have fought before. In terms of progression and events, not much advances here. What it does advance is setting up the chessboard. And there is not a single complaint in the execution here. Like, honestly, what the hell is this? This is so damn cool. And just when I thought, oh, this is the peak, right? No, not at all. All of the Hashira unite as one. Then another brilliant chess move happens. All of said Hashira are now transported to Infinity Castle, where this story shall have its final large battle. We get this stunning visual of just how darn bloody big this place is. My highlights were the reintroduction of Inosuke just being himself. That laugh is contagious. And unexpectedly, Zenitsu, by having the absolute coldest entrance into the castle. This shit is wallpaper worthy. Have I mentioned the music enough? Because, pump this directly into my veins. The episode finishes off with a face-off between Muzan and Tanjiro, who had limited screen time for the average finale. Watching this episode, one thing is clear to me. A new standard has been set in anime. With the film trilogy coming, the ending of Demon Slayer is upon us. Ufotable has knocked on the front door and announced to the industry, if you want to be industry leading in terms of visuals and pure hype, this is the level you need to reach. Looking towards you, Mappa, for your upcoming work on Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen. The entire season of Demon Slayer felt so polished. But what did you think of the finale in the latest season of Demon Slayer? Were you blown away as I was? Is there a manga you would want to be adapted by Ufotable? Or if there's an anime out there you would like to see them remake, what is it? At this point, every time I begin to doubt them, they surprise me with something outstanding. So yeah, down below, let's get the conversation going. How excited are you for more Demon Slayer? Other than that, I just have to thank my patrons. In the top mate tier, we have Nick. In the great mate tier, we have Colin and CJ. And in the good mate tier, we have Jadu Sable. Please make sure to follow the link in the description down below to see our Patreon. You get to see videos early, among other great things. Anyways, thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel with the notification bell turned on, and I will see you guys next time.